Hello all, and welcome back to Shaving with Peg Leg. And now, before we start, a word from our sponsor. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of there. No, leave me alone. Don't touch me. You thief, give that back. You've done enough damage. Leave it alone. Put it back, you son of a... Okay, I had to cut that a little short because he was starting to get vulgar. He's a little upset. I don't know why. Starting to sound like my ex-wife too, so definitely time to cut him off. Alright, we're doing a head and a face shave, so this video may be a little long. Let's start on the head. My Neutrogena shave cream, because it's super slick for a pre-shave. And we're using my V&E Maine made Old Tyme Barber Shop in my 1880s Victorian era shave mug. This is all, you can't read it, but that was somebody's name. That was the thing back in the day, was to have the mug and then have your name painted on it. J.G. Tonir, is it T-O-N-I-R, I think? I don't know. It's hard to read, it's so faded out. But that was the thing to do, was to get a mug and then have your name painted on it. We're right out of the cup, loading the brush. God, I love the scent of this soap. Chris at CB Shaves, I sent him a puck of this soap. I'm waiting for him to use it because I think he's going to like it, because he likes barbershop scents too. I think he's going to be quite surprised with how strong this scent is. It's wonderful. There we go. And for a razor, we're using the Pearl, the Italian flag handle. I've got the mile cap in, again, redoing the shave I did the other day that went swimming, got lost. So we're just going to use this on the head as well as the face. And it's got a second use Willey's Platinum. Those come double wrapped. And I figured we just use the same razor, head and face. Take this razor from 1 use to 3 in the same day. I can hear it cutting. Can you hear it cutting? I was watching IMCDB's shave from this, I don't know when he did it, but it was posted this morning. And he was talking about how his ears are close to his head and he has to fold them down to shave behind them. And so I kind of know that feeling. I think my ears stick out a little farther than his, but not a whole lot. And he was talking about Subi Shaves over at Subi Shaves, and how he just zips around behind his ears, shaving away. And he's like, if I did that, I'd lop an ear off. And I know that feeling. I watched Subi do that too, and I'm like, must be nice to have elf ears. But it would be good if you were one of those ones that needs to tug on your ears to stretch your skin. You really got something to grab a hold of. been warm out the last few days, and we got mosquitoes again. So I got bumps on the back of my head because they keep getting on my porch because I have to stand there with the door open when I let my dog out. I don't even really need any more soap, guys. There's so much slickness left. It's really... Glycerin soaps are like that, though. They leave a lot of slickness behind. I hope you guys enjoyed that unboxing video. I got some good stuff in. I've got how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have another razor coming tomorrow or Tuesday, and then I've got another one coming supposedly February 16th. That's the one I ordered to increase my Walmart order to get to the minimum $35 shipping. So I figured, alright, let's see what they have for razors, and I ordered one. And the thing about it was the razor was normally $19.84. And I got it on sale for $9.89. Or at least a reduced price to that. So it's normally, say, a $20 razor that I got at half price. So we'll see how that goes. I have all the specs for this razor down in the description box. Its weight, length, blade gap, everything. Okay, turn that towards my face a little bit. Pretty good, but it's a mild shave. This is the mild razor head. So and I got the fan blowing right over this cup right now. So this bathroom, my barber shop, my shaved in, whatever you want to call it, is just filled with that scent. And you know what? That's a good thing. Because I've made other scents in here that didn't smell so good. If you know what I mean. And I'm sure you do. Actually, that's supposed to be this way, isn't it? Yeah, we had a couple days there where we're up high 70s, got up to 80, and now we're back down into the mid to low 60s. It's like, make up our mind, would you? But that's typical Florida. You don't like the weather, stick around for 20 minutes and it'll flip and change. It rained this morning, and I was outside when it was raining, and it was raining on my side of the street, but my neighbors across the street were dry. I've had that happen in my old house. The front yard was getting soaked and the backyard was dry, and the water drops, the rain coming down, was going right down the peak of my roof. I mean, seriously, it was right down the peak. Not a drop was falling on the back side, but the front side was getting drenched. Actually, not too bad for being a mild shave. I don't think I'm going to go too much on this because it is a mild razor head, and I didn't expect it to get cue ball or even come close to cue ball, but actually it's not doing bad for being a mild razor head. The gap on this is 0.660 millimeter, so it's not that mild. It's got a decent blade gap to it, and if you can see, the blade doesn't stick out that far. Can you see that? Trying to cut down on some of the glare. So you see the, yeah, you can see it there, the blade right there, the very shiny edge right there. It doesn't stick out that far. Coupled with not that much gap, I got a little bit, not a lot. It could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the soap off the stick. Guys, when you rinse your face, when you shave, when you rinse your face, make sure you rinse your face really well and get all that stickiness off of your face. Make sure you get all that soap off your face, because it can build up in your face, in your pores, and lead to acne. So make sure when you rinse, you don't just do a quick splash of water for the face. Make sure you don't just do a quick splash of water and okay, that's good enough, my face is rinsed. No, rinse your face really well, get all that soap out to reduce your chances of getting acne. And yes, no matter your age, you can still get acne. Dip the brush in a little water. Oh yeah, baby. Give me that scent. Like I've said before, I've said it several times, scent on a soap is just a bonus. But since we've gotten all these artisan soap makers out there now that are perfecting scents, it only benefits us. So if you're gonna shave, and we all enjoy shaving, Might as well make it as pleasant an experience as possible. Okay, with the grain. With the grain on the neck. I usually go down against the grain. We're going to go with the grain this time. And yes, I did trim my goatee back. I was trimming it. This is before my last head shave. I was trimming it with my electric clippers, rechargeable clippers. And I got a little too short on this side. So I came over to this side to even it up. And after I got done, I had gone a little too short on this side. And I put one of the heads on the razor, on the clipper, the longest comb head on it, and just trimmed it all back and said, let's start over. Apparently I wasn't going to even that sucker up that day, so I just said, okay, let's start over. And I didn't want to trim it real short, that's why I put the longest tooth comb in it. But it'll grow back, so not a big worry. Okay, across the grain. And I actually going to go across the grain on the neck too, see what happens. I don't do this that often, and I can tell when I shave. I can tell by the way the razor feels going across my neck that I don't do it that often. Oh, neck is a little better than normal. Just checking the time. We're 20 minutes, not that bad. For head and face shave, not bad at all. But I'm not done with the face yet, so. Or any of the pre-shave or the post-shave on either one. Alright, here we go, against the grain. I see why people like these Willey blades though, because it is a pretty good shaver. I still think the Gillette Platinums are a little smoother, but it's not a bad shaver. I'll tell you what, it may not be as sharp as a Strangelet blade, the PAA Strangelet, but it is smoother. Those damn blades tug on me, so it got better the second use of it, but it still tugged. Yeah, I still got some through here and through here. Got my thumb stuck under the damn trigger. You hate that when something stupid happens and you can't fix it quick? Okay. That's about the closest my neck's been in a while, but I need to start stretching my neck. I need to get back to stretching my skin. Yep, use as hot a water as you can get, guys. And get that soap off your face. And if you're a cold water shaver, just rinse multiple times to make sure you get all that slickness off so it doesn't plug your pores up. There we go. Okay. We're gonna drop right there. Caught myself, I knew that. I saw the little drop of one, just a wee spot of red on the towel. Okay, ready? Here we go. Allen block. Half a point. No points. 1 point on the neck. Yeah, 1 point. Nothing big. Nothing up on the face. You take the alum off with cold water. Let it sit 15 to 30 seconds. It's all you need. Some guys let it sit for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you're comfortable with. The longer you let it sit, the tighter your skin will get. But you really only need 15 to 30 seconds. Or like me the other day when I had the bleeder that wouldn't stop, I just put it on and left it. You can do it. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt your skin at all. Because the longer it sits, it's just going to tighten up. And then it's going to come to a point where it's just sitting there not doing anything. Plain witch hazel. Oh, my head's sticky. I got some through here, like I normally would, and a little bit in the back, but nothing major. I've been thinking about knocking that over. I was thinking about doing that. Taking this has just got water in it. Putting witch hazel in there and spraying on my face, but it's PAA CAD sample. It's the only barbershop aftershave I have. And PAA is probably not happy with me right now anyways. But I'll explain that situation. If I ever get my PAA order in. Or if he's going to be mad at me and keep it. And not ship it. Because I played it, I was like, okay, you want to play games? Let's play games. Aqua Velva 5-in-1. This doesn't have any scent, so I want to take it just a little bit. That's all I'm using on my face. You know what? I'm going to use it on my head too because I forgot to bring my Johnson & Johnson. I just use that much on my head. And that, guys, is the shave. Got both in. Alright. That was the mild head. Next shave will be with this razor, but with the open comb, more aggressive head. Not a bad shave. For the price, good razor. And you know what I'm finding? Pretty much the same thing I found with all the $10 to $15 razors. But I had a couple exceptions with those that they had issues that you had to be aware of and watch out for. Would give you a good shave. You just had to be mindful of them, like the Hashir razor with its stabby base plate. The corners on it were so sharp. But other than that, I mean, these $15 to $20 razors, I'm not finding a bad one. Even the butterflies. The can I say the worst $15 to $20 razor I've tried was the Rockwell of all. The biggest brand name out of all the ones I've tested so far was the worst. And it's not a bad shave, it's just janky. The twist open mechanism on it just does not feel up to, let's say, Rockwell standard, what their reputation is. It feels more like $8 Chinese made junk. That's what it feels like. It might be, and they just slapped their name on it and charged more. Don't know, but I'm just saying right now that it's the jankiest out of all the ones. Gives a good shave, don't get me wrong, it shaved very well. It's just the mechanism itself does not feel solid. And when you're spending money and you got the Rockwell name on it, it should feel solid. And the blades they give you, oh my God, are they rough. Those have got to be the worst blades I have tried yet. Okay. Anyways, Guys, we're at 30 minutes. I'm going to kick this out of here. Y'all take care. We're done with the babbling fat guy in the camera. You're in the chair next. Take care out there and happy shaves.